All-Star game, fellas.
That shit whack too.
Man, it was whack.
That shit whack. It was trash.
Okay, well, go ahead. What is
It was awkward. Like the pause in between in between the shit where I think it was Shea Gildress was like supposed to shoot a free throw or some shit. They paused the game so that Kevin Hart could like say some shit. It was just weird. And then like
I was drunk as hell though, too.
And then you had like a moment where Kevin came out and gave like what's the shit they be doing when a team loses a series? They put the little gone fishing type shit. So they dressed all the Shaq and Kenny and all them up in the fisherman shit. And was like, all right, man, this is it. And I'm like, nigga, it's the middle of the game. What are you doing? Like it just was a whole lot of pauses, and I'm like, this shit makes no sense at all.
Forget the pauses. That was whack too.
Yeah,
the actual format just. I hate to say they need to go back to East versus West.
No, I think if you look at the NHL, what the NHL just did with their All-Star game. It's basically they took the top 4 countries and put them in a tournament against each other.
That shit went crazy,
and it's been very successful.
That shit went crazy.
Europe as a country, then.
Yep, I do Europe, Canada, USA, and then maybe you put if you want to bring the Rising Stars up, make them a 4th.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
Australia, maybe.
I'm about saying, but you do 4 different international
Rising Stars shit. I didn't like. Draymond said it a little rougher than I would have said it, but it's just like you got motherfuckers who play their whole careers and don't get to the All-Star games like maybe one.
But I think that's kind of dope for them to get them young.
But like what I used to love about the All-Star weekend is that you used to do rookies versus sophomores. I thought
they did that. That was a part of the Rising Stars.
But that's what I'm saying. Like instead of bringing them and putting them into
but it didn't decrease the amount of All-Stars.
But what would it? So what would have happened? What would have happened though if they would have won like the whole thing?
So low key, it could have been awesome. They could have actually promoted some new cats. To me,
that made some new stars.
You could have been like this cat that's on the that's on the going back and forth. He's gonna be the next dude.
I mean, this is probably
like what's homeboy from San Antonio that balled out during those Castle. People are not looking at him like, oh, he's kind of nice.
But I probably say that, and this is not going to get received well, probably. To be honest. No, but I feel like you might need to put your foot down if I'm not David Stern, Adam Silver, and be like, look, man, we only go do a certain thing during All-Star. We go just do the game or maybe skip a year. Or be like, you know what, next year we're not having it.
They can't afford to do that. The NBA team cities will allow that shit. Because what if I'm Cleveland and I got it next year and you like, no, we didn't set up our whole infrastructure around this.
They've announced like the next few years. All-Star Weekend is a thing.
Big money.
And that brings a lot of money to the cities that they are in. So it's
y'all didn't notice them seats being emptier and emptier though.
It was emptier, but
like it was a lot. Like, but the thing about it is like
it's also San Francisco. You know how expensive it is to come kick it.
But I mean,
some cities are just not good cities to have.
But my thing is when they had it in Dallas and they had it at the
Dallas
football,
is easy city to get.
But they had it in a football stadium and that bitch showed out in a football stadium.
Dallas is. You talking about San Francisco? You know how expensive it is in San Francisco?
I don't.
Like, they basic rooms be like $350, $360 on a regular night.
Bro, we can drive to Dallas.
Right.
I ain't driving to Frisco.
Everybody flying into Frisco. Ain't that many people just going in and just kicking?
Talk about. We can drive to Dallas.
And Vegas got a whole bunch of hotels.
You can stay in Oak Cliff. You know, there's other places you can stay in Dallas.
That's true.
Frisco, you got to stay in.
But what do y'all think about them doing like the international world? I mean, Canada kind of thing.
Giannis was like, we do like I guess whoever's across the water versus over here, but then you got to think, how does that look for Canada or players that came from like South America?
I would say, just split it up like that then. Yeah, USA, South America,
like
Europe.
a mini Olympics or some shit like that.
No, it's this little mini
Americas, because Canada is technically North America.
Yep,
America's against the world. Because Mexico,
Eastern Hemisphere versus Western Hemisphere.
Mexico is part of North America.
Or Eastern Hemisphere,
crazy. The fact that we got to this because there was just no effort in the motherfucking games. Like I remember so. I ain't gonna hold you when the All-Star game used to come on and like it'd be like 180 to 150 or whatever. Like you wouldn't really watch the shit until like fourth quarter, like 5 minutes left.
I mean,
then all of a sudden,
one of the problems I feel the NBA has, and the NBA All-Star game is we get to see these players so much more because we have NBA League Pass. We go back in the day when you only got to see Gary Payton, and then maybe that was the only time you got to see. You just heard about or read the box score about the Supersonics.
I was going to say that there's too much access now.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA is on TikTok. You catching clips on X. Yeah. It's on Facebook. It's on this. It's oversaturated. Living in St. Louis in the 80s and 90s, we got WGN. So we saw the Bulls games. We saw Hawks games on motherfucking TBS. And then Sunday on Inside. I mean, what was it?
Inside the NBA.
It's no. NBA stuff. NBA inside stuff.
NBA inside.
We get a little couple of things. Be like, oh snap, this dude.
Because even ESPN wasn't that big yet.
No. You only got an NBC, the NBC game of the week on the weekends.
I remember we got the.
So you got Lakers Celtics on the weekend.
But you had to watch the playoffs on NBC.
Yep.
And
you didn't even get all the playoff games.
But you got to match. But you have to be able to match the growth. So the thing is, if we're talking about it that way, it would seem like the NBA is not able to match the exposure that it's getting. So, for example, if I'm Anthony Edwards and I got
Pro Bowl.
Yeah, like the Pro Bowl is dead.
NFL is the most popular league.
It went from tackle. Shannon Sharp was talking about that on First Take. It went from tackle to two-hand touch to now it's flag football. Like, that's crazy.
They don't want nobody to get hurt.
But it wasn't hurt. But see, that was also the thing.
But that's what I rather see. I see that more in pro football. Basketball is.
But that's also the thing. That's also the thing in pro basketball. They're like, we don't want to go hard because what if we get hurt?
But pro football, you can get hurt on a tackle. Like that's different,
bro.
That's different.
Anthony Davis turned around and got hurt. That nigga wasn't even touched. There's non-contact fucking injuries in basketball.
Yeah, but the thing, I think the NBA All-Star Game is gonna suffer as long as they don't have. As long as they.
The only All-Star game worth watching is hockey.
Hockey's All-Star Game. That's just obviously
and to a certain extent, baseball, because at least if you win, you get home field.
But there's no. Do
you think the NBA should do
But
that?
there's no one thing. There's no one way to kick it off though. That's the thing. We've gotten to this point because niggas don't play hard. Like, that's the thing.
They
like
making too much money. That's part of it too.
I mean, they've been making money.
And I ain't mad at them getting their bread.
No, I'm just saying. What I'm saying,
the money they make now compared to what Jordan was making is crazy.
Like, I mean, I get that part, but even let's go when I think it was Kobe's last last All-Star game. Them niggas was hooping, and them niggas was rich. What was whatever's within that time frame was considered like.
But Kobe's at the top end of the rich. Everybody making damn near what Kobe made that year as an average.
But that's what I'm saying. We talking about effort. If I feel like
it's hard to get niggas to expend real effort in the exhibition game.
So the other
don't mean
so this other thing,
Make
right? So when you see these motherfuckers, and I think Steve A said it, but like when you follow these motherfuckers like over summertime, summer league games, and you see like my thing is this, right? Let's say DeMar DeRozan. No, ain't DeMar DeRozan. Kevin Durant, right? Kevin Durant's All-Star game. He played an All-Star game, whatever. When I tell you that nigga was at the not the Rucker. What's the one on the West Coast? What's the
Drew League?
The Drew League. Mm-hmm. Nigga was in the Drew League, drenched, scored 40, like talking shit. That's all they want. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's all they want.
They say they want that, but then
I'm talking about the crowd.
I know the crowd say they want that at that Drew League. It ain't a bunch of white people in that crowd. They don't want to see niggas.
And they in the middle of the hood, ain't they?
Yeah, like
it's in like
Compton. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the effort that's in a game like that. But to your point,
some street legends in there too.
No. But to your point though, in an arena like that, it's a different vibe.
Yeah.
Like when if I walk into a different place where it's not like. This it's not that it ain't got that same.
I think
that same hit.
So coming the summer league after the season over with, niggas that just lost, and it's a niggas that been this the MVP, this niggas got something to prove in summer league. Like I still got it. I'm still that nigga. Fuck that.
You ain't talking about NBA summer league with the rookies.
No, I'm talking about like the summer league games.
Like the Drew League,
Drew League, Rutgers.
Some pride, like niggas be playing for pride.
But that's what I'm saying. That's all they asking for, and that shit.
They want that.
Like, what would it be to you? What would it be to you if fuck who was the host of that shit? Curry, right? Mm-hmm. What if Give me another guard from the fucking game. I don't know.
But it only be certain niggas playing in the
Anthony Edwards ain't play. Devin Booker ain't play. Damian Lillard. Let's say, you know what? Remember the year that Damian Lillard and Steph was going shot for shot in half court.
That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah. What if they like you know what I'm saying? You fucking guard him, motherfucker. Like you get in their motherfucking waistline. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's what you want to see. A motherfucker trying, call your ass out. as fun as we talk about it, the year that I guess Kobe's last official All-Star game, him calling out motherfucking LeBron and he pounding the ground and I'm guarding you full court. You feel what I'm saying? Because the joke was, well, Kobe ain't never go see me in the finals. Well, I'm gonna take it to you in the All-Star game. You feel what I'm saying? Like shit like that. You look for like matchups. You see what I'm saying? Like, and
the NBA is also missing that.
There
are no rivalries.
And when you talk about the face of the league, it's hard to find that. You got this nigga Anthony Edwards talking about I don't want to be face of the league. It's too much pressure. Hi, damn, my nigga. My thing has always been.
I mean, can you really have Anthony Edwards be the face of the league though?
I see you going on outside shit. You going on outside shit.
No, I'm just saying though.
And that's what.
And I think that's the reason he probably because he know he be on some bullshit.
Exposure is bad. If we would have known the shit about if they would have known the shit about Magic when Magic was Magic. He would not have been the face of the league.
Nobody think Jordan was the face of the league?
Hell no. If they didn't know about him having a gambling problem, all the shit that Jordan was doing, hell no.
Who would have been the face of the league other than Jordan?
Bro, Bird. They just put it on Bird.
John Stockton.
They'd have been like Larry Bird.
Niggas hate on Stockton though.
It'd have been Stockton.
They'd have been like Larry Bird, go.
I think ultimately
Adrian Dantley. It would be somebody like Adrian Dantley.
I think ultimately
that AC Green and Magic was the same team is crazy. Magic was fucking so much because AC was a virgin. He was like, I got to get the pussy AC missing.
Like,
had to be.
I think ultimately the All-Star games.
Stop this thing to say.
Like, I gotta keep the numbers right.
I mean, yeah.
Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah. The story.
I gotta get this.
The stories of Magic fucking in the
conference room.
Yeah.
They're negotiating contracts. Magic busting somebody down.
Somebody open the next room.
Now, could you imagine if TMZ would have been a thing and Magic would have been called married to Cookie and all that shit?
And maybe that's what it is, the exposure. But there's nobody to align to it. I mean, the people that you want to give the league to.
They tried to give it to Ja. Ja pulled out guns. And
they tried to give it to Zion. Zion
he just want to eat and fuck strippers.
And then they tried to give it to Ant-Man, and Ant-Man just.
But you know what's crazy? Magic Johnson just wanted to fuck strippers.
You couldn't give.
Jordan just wanted to gamble it. Like the things have not changed, young guy. Niggas don't change.
What's your thought about what
now
LeBron
it's cameras
pulled?
On niggas, huh?
You think what LeBron pulled?
Hey, LeBron, I was pissed.
You think so?
I was mad.
I was on the fence. Cause my thing is,
part of me is like you could have backed out a week ago.
Yeah.
You on Instagram?
What I didn't like was the and again he ain't gonna speak on it because he LeBron that if you talk about somebody who's bigger than somebody, if you talk about a motherfucker that's bigger than I ain't gonna put that on him and say he said that. But if you talk with a motherfucker that whose swagger seems like nigga I'm bigger than the league. Look at the shit that I've done for this league. Right. Mm-hmm. The problem is that same shit gonna come back to bite him if you try to if you talking about want to buy ownership of a team. Right. This whole rumor behind him and KD bringing the Sonics back to Seattle, like that shit's going to be dead in the water, my nigga, because they're gonna be like, oh nah, remember what you pulled back when?
I'll say this: my issue with LeBron was that he was on Instagram and shit trying on shorts. These shorts too small. Give me these shorts. Nigga, if you knew you wasn't gonna play, why you do all that?
And then the pictures too.
Let me see.
Yeah, the picture part, that kind of, I was like, damn, Brian, that was good.
Niggas tell me that I ain't critical of niggas. That I'm very critical of the niggas.
You critical of Jason when it comes to LeBron James.
I'm
critical of Jason. Critical of Jason.
I'm very critical of LeBron, though. I'm doing it right now.
But it's been 20 years.
I've done it before.
Yeah, I've done it before.
When
he left and went to Miami, then
I was pissed, nigga.
Yeah.
No, time out. I have a long history of holding the fire to LeBron. Nigga, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Even in Miami, when they lost to Dallas, I was posting Deshaun Stevenson shirt and all kind of shit. Like niggas not gonna do me. Even niggas I like, I'm critical of them when they do some fuck nigga shit.
This is Deshaun Stevenson.
No, hey, I'm being real.
Sean Stevenson was the king of trolls when they beat that nigga.
LeBron is my favorite current basketball player. LeBron has done some fuck nigga shit. I can appreciate you as a player and then also call out when you do some fuck nigga shit.
But see, also like it's the deeper shit. Like
J. Cole I picked J. Cole. He backed out. That was some fuck nigga shit.
We still ain't got the album.
So no, niggas be like, Stevie, you. No, listen. If I was a diehard Drake fan, I would still be like, this lawsuit shit is weak. Because I just don't believe in it. LeBron was weak as fuck for trying on them shorts and be like, these Bronny shorts and this, that, and the third. And
but then also the All-Star pictures is my nigga standing there in street clothes.
Exactly.
And then he came to the court. He came to the stadium an hour before the game starts. And this nigga walking in through the locker room, what's up, bro? What's good? You ain't playing? Steph was like, you ain't playing? Nah, I ain't playing. I was like, oh, okay. I was just like, I don't know. It seemed like it was a ceremonial fuck you to the league.
LeBron, that was weak, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
that
you can't.
Now, if this was a protest or some shit, you got to tell me. You got to say, I'm protesting. You got to let me know in advance. Like, if you were protesting because of this, that, and you somehow make this about Trump or some shit, then nigga, I'm with it. But tell me before. Don't tell me after.
They gonna hold him to the fire for that, man.
So I was upset with that.
But I mean, he's on the way out, so I guess you call it what you want to. But right now, what
the dunk contest. So many things.
The dunk contest is trash.
You didn't like it? You need bigger stars.
I really just want to see Matt McClung do his thing. And I low key was like, the fact that we got a motherfucking G leaguer who he really don't want to do the dunk contest. My nigga just want to get on a motherfucking NBA contract. My nigga, like, he ain't trying to.
He been on the team.
But he's not good. He was on the 76ers when they had fucking Pat Beverly. You can't put the white boy in front of Pat Beverly. And then you got fucking Maxey. Like, where he gonna play?
One, I fucking hate Pat Beverly.
Hey man, you gotta respect him though, man. 94 feet, bro.
Pat Beverly,
94 motherfucking feet.
It's like it's two niggas. Pat Beverly's one.
What's 94 feet?
That's
the whole way.
Shit, if I had to name a basketball player, I would name Pat Beverly a sleepy.
Pat Beverly, Schroeder. I don't like that nigga.
Pat Beverly's Dennis Schroeder. Yeah,
it's several niggas. I just don't.
I can see you as a Pat Beverly. Just a nigga that's just chucking at your motherfucking waist and shit. Like, rep, you don't see this shit? Nah. Come on, bitch ass nigga.
That's because I am a hoop for real. So yeah, I would definitely be. I'd be a cheap
ass nigga.
If I hooped, y'all would hate me.
But I think the thing that changed would be, first you talk about the dunk contest, right? The shit that pissed me off is you got niggas like Ja Moran and Zach LaVine. You gonna make me want to come back, bitch, nigga. You should have been came.
So Zach LaVine used to do it. He quit.
What would have increased Ja Moran's career from what happened to gun shit? I'm gonna put my name in the dunk contest.
You think so?
Yeah, him. Look, him. I named it. Fuck my fuck. Him, Zion. Who the light skinned dude from the Houston Rockets dating Drea? Jalen Green, right? Fuck. Who's the other? Come on. List.
Okay, I got a list.
I did have a list because I
don't want Giannis in there.
No,
he said he is gonna do it.
No, for what? That's stupid. I don't like to see tall niggas dunk. You got Ja Morant, Zion, Ant-Man, and Jalen Green. That'd be your four.
How tall is Zion?
Huh?
How tall is Zion?
Zion about your height. A little bit taller.
Nigga, Zion is not my height.
No, he not your height. He taller than you. But like Jalen Green, Ant-Man, Zion, and Ja, you put them motherfuckers in the dunk contest.
Got his dunk, man.
No.
Blake Griffin was dunking. He a tall nigga.
And again, the aura of what he, listen, man, that dunk that he did over the fucking kid, and shout out to kid, because motherfucking kids looking hella good lately. Like,
they gotta come back from that
kid. Them fucking kids be looking nice.
Yeah, the kid boys just set them back.
They trying to come back.
Kids be looking nice.
They trying to come back. They trying to come back from that kid boy.
But what I'm saying is, this nigga Blake Griffin jumped over the hood quarter panel piece of the car.
And this is exactly why niggas don't do it.
Matt McClung jumped over the top of the motherfucking car. It's a difference, dog.
This is why, but this is the reason
he almost busted his ass when he fell too.
This is why people don't do the dunk contest, because niggas gonna be critical of their dunks. Like,
that's a part of it though. But what I'm saying,
won.
No. But see, but if y'all remember when Blake Griffin did a dunk contest, it was all of the hype coming into it. Like, it was all, here we go, y'all, here we go. And low key, when you look back at it, he didn't really do anything spectacular. It was just the aura around it, which is why also I hold that against LeBron James. That nigga said, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I ain't doing the dunk contest. After he told Cheryl Miller,
I remember,
he was gonna do the shit.
But guess why he didn't do it? Guess why he didn't do it?
He could,
because
bro.
10 years later, a nigga like you was going back and be like, that he won that shit. That shit wasn't shit.
Daryl owed me a check for this, so I need y'all to start supporting the watching. You know what I'm saying? If you like what you see, you know what I'm saying, mess with us. Scroll up, see what you like. He'll have the subjects listed. But yeah, Daryl, cut my check.